Good evening everybody. Welcome to Gmod Theater. Now before we get started, I have a word to say to all of you. The following is a transcript of an interview that was recorded on November 20th, 2024. It has been recently editing to cut out any of personal information for release with few exceptions. The interview is Luke Bradford's uncle. He wishes to be anonymous, so he is hereby referred as richest person in this interview. He agreed to publicly release this transcript so long as the edits were made. Anyways, enjoy the documentary film.
We are recording now. So, are you the uncle of Luke Bradford?
Yes, I'm his uncle.
How long have you been to know each other before his sister was born?
I met my nephew when he was 5 years old on the first day of his preschool. He always loved baseball all the time when I got a baseball bat for his birthday. Every time when he visited our home, we play baseball at the baseball park, which is located next to the playground. My nephew and I have been getting along since his parents is very busy. His mother is busy shopping while his father is very busy working. My wife and I love him so much no matter what.
How nice. Did you ever tell him that he's the part of the Armies of Heroes multiverse?
Yeah. He told me everything about the Armies of Heroes teams. Those heroes were great out there, fighting against their enemies from their different universe. They should have seen look on their supervillain's face after they defeated them.
Okay, back on track. So, when did you buy that new TV?
In 2010, just when Toy Story 3 was released, my wife, my nephew, my brother, and my sister-in-law went shopping to buy a new TV since the old one got outdated. The only way we need to buy a new TV, has to be a shape like the old TV, but high definition with surround sound. After 4 hours, the delivery had arrived and we got package from the door. When we got inside, we put a square HD TV in front of the window, so we can enjoy ourselves to have a new TV together. When we done setting up the new TV, we decided to watch movies together as a family movie night.
What is your opinion on the current status of your own family and the new TV that you just buy?
Well, the new TV that I buy is very fantastic. It looks just like similar to my old TV, but high definition screen, so we can see what it looks like. Even we had to watch movies on demand every single day. I am really going to miss my old TV. That old TV belongs to my father. It was back when the old TV looks like this before the HD TV exists. And as for my family, I love them so much. My wife loves to cook all the time, but sometimes she goes out to buy some groceries while I'm at work. She also loves to clean around the house while I'm not around. For my nephew, we hung out together every single time we see each other. We go park together, play baseball together, went shopping together, going to the amusement park together, and more. Not to mention that we went to the baseball stadium to watch the baseball game. For my brother, he used to fix the machines and cars. Sometimes I help him to see what's going on. We fixed things together when we were kids, and my brother always loved fixing the machines and cars ever since. And for my sister-in-law, she does the same thing as my wife, cooking and cleaning around the house, and that was it.
Now, you have spoke for my insulin in your cause of that phone call.
What about it?
Well, because you mentioned that there was the incident on Puzzle Vision channel over the phone.
Oh yeah, that was back in September 2010 when my niece was born, which will be Luke's little sister. Now, let me be clear, this is something I don't want to remember about it. While we're eating dinner, we watch movies together and our niece was sleeping. She was so cute when she's sleeping without snoring, so I'll giving my niece to my nephew so he can hold it for us. But anyways, we never heard about Puzzle Vision channel. This channel reminds me of the game show channel, but it looks so creepy and looks like that was made in 60s or 70s. I mean, none of my family didn't know what it is. And on top of that, high definition TV remote changing the channel without using our hand. Looks awesome that we were surprised to see this.
Can you describe this particular incident?
I've never told anyone about this, but here it goes. The incident started back in October 2010 during Halloween month. While me, my wife, and my nephew went out for trick-or-treating, My brother and my sister-in-law were about to watch Halloween movies while my niece is asleep. The movie that we were watching is Beetlejuice from 1980s by Tim Burton. They enjoy watching the movies together until the TV got glitched by itself. My brother trying to check the remote to see if it's working, and the channel keeps changing it to the different movies on demand due to the TV goes insane. After a few minutes of fixing the TV, everything is fixed. They finally continue watching a movie without my niece crying upstairs. When we got back from trick-or-treating, we had to make sure they're okay, but everything looks normal. My brother explained to me about the TV goes insane and I trust him. But thank goodness my TV did explode or destroyed. After a few minutes of eating dinner, my brother and my sister-in-law decided to stay with us for a little bit since I'll be very busy working, and my wife is going to be staying home cleaning the house, so everything will be fine tomorrow. At 12 a.m. midnight, the TV just turned on by itself while we were sleeping. When my brother and my sister-in-law got up, they saw the TV turn on by itself and they didn't notice until now. After a few minutes of glitching, there was a mysterious face appeared out of nowhere and they made my brother and my sister-in-law jump scared. After that, the face disappeared with a loading screen appeared out of nowhere. They kept changing to a number of titles in fractions of seconds.
How long was this?
It just lasted for a minute, and then the Puzzle Vision broadcast showed. It was corrupted text, but I'm pretty sure that it was just one person who made this fan-made broadcast. We don't know who that is, but it looks real.
So, it was on official broadcast?
Of course it was. The company never created this, obviously. Once the broadcast started, the hypnotized spinning wheel appeared out of nowhere and began hypnotize my brother and my sister-in-law. They can't close their eyes, but they were being controlled by Tentacle Arm when the TV transformed into a robot television monster. They were scared because of that TV is moving. The broadcast starts with every channels they haven't seen before, such as preschool broadcast, fairy tale broadcast, mystery broadcast, game show broadcast, and more. They can't close their eyes, but they not go anywhere. Their eyes beginning a bloodshot and they can't move their heads. My brother and my sister-in-law are having a heart attack and they were scared because of horrifying scene on the broadcast. After a few minutes, they saw everybody was on fire because of dangerous horrifying mixing crossover horror movies such as Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Pennywise, Texas Chainsaw, Final Destinations, and more. After a few minutes of watching horror movies at the same time, they saw everybody is watching them with a black background. Their eyes are wide open, but they look realistic eyes.
Ed, what's it doing?
Staring at my brother and my sister-in-law without the words. A few seconds later, they're smiling at them with their creepy look. Moments later, the fire appeared out of nowhere in a kitchen and living room. The smoke appeared out of nowhere and the fire goes everywhere more and more all over my house. When we got up, we heard screaming and panicking. I woke my wife and my nephew to see what's going on in the living room, and then we had to evacuate my house, and I had to call 911 to save my brother, my sister-in-law, and my niece. Moments later, ambulance and firefighters had arrived. After a few minutes saving my niece, my brother, and my sister-in-law, we lost our home, except our stuff. Before they left, the firefighters explained to us that the TV that I bought back in June, that TV did not belong to the company that I work, it belongs to the Puzzle Vision factory that it was selling it months ago. They also told us that my brother and my sister-in-law had passed out, and our niece is in a coma. When we went to the hospital, we had to make sure that my brother and my sister-in-law are okay, including our niece. When we look at TV, we saw the news about what happened today.
How did your family react to this broadcast?
Horrifying, because of what happened tonight. To me, I thought it was a Halloween prank, but no, it was real this time. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just overreacting. That's why I don't want to talk about this incident. It's just something. Never mind. But anyways, the doctor just came to us and told us that my niece are going to be okay, but we don't have enough money to take care of her. So we decided to send her for adoption. Unfortunately, we don't have any choice, This is the only way to save money. And for my brother and my sister-in-law, the doctor told us that it's there any way to bring them back to life, but something is not right. They told us that they can't bring them back due to possessed by TV cursed. Oh no.
What happened?
I overcome the fear Mr. Puzzles, trying to look at my soul and trying to kill me and my wife. I can't get over my head, but it won't leave me alone. Anyways, me, my wife, and my nephew were crying because my brother and my sister-in-law are in heaven. After the funeral, we decided to stay at the motel for 3 weeks, so we need to find a way to find our new home and have a new life. Moments later, my boss called me and asked what is going on. I explained to him about the incident and he believes me. My boss was depressing to hear what I said. He decided that I need to take the rest of week off. He also told me that to bring a video camera tomorrow. We didn't have a video camera, only just the 2010s camera that were never used after the 2000s. I turned on the TV, watched the news, and took a picture of the incident before it faded away. My family and I were shocked. I turned off the TV and my nephew never went to bed that night out of fear that will happen to him. I had to explain this to the police and they believe me. Screw this, I'm out. I shouldn't mention it over the phone.
What about the camera?
Oh yeah, short answer, I have it, and the photos with it.
Did they try confiscating the photos?
That's a yes or no. Yes, they confiscated all photos of videos of the incident, but not mine, when I came to my job and to my boss's office. He told me I got my paycheck and leave. I asked why and he said that it's not safe for us to live there, so we have to move to the different state that me and my family need to be safe from the incident. I decided to leave my job behind and get a new job in different state. After I got the lottery at the gas station, I won $10,000 and my family were very happy to hear when I got. We found a new home and decided to live there to have a new life. And as for my nephew, he decided to start having a new life without problems, but he'll never forget about his sister so much since she's got adopted by adopted family. After many years of his high school and college, he decided to live on his own. We're so proud of him that he's all grown up and very strong man. He's ready to reunite with his sister and have a new life on his own. We asked him does he have a girlfriend, and he told us no due to be too serious to get a girlfriend until further notice. He wants to focus on his parents' legacy, and maybe he will be a baseball player someday. For me, I got the job at cable factory that my brother used to work there, so I can follow his dreams and his legacy. I would never forget him and his wife, which is my sister-in-law. And for my wife, she decided to get a job at the supermarket to work as a pulling groceries in the bag. As for this year, we are being a billionaire since we lost our old home due to the incident. So the point is, our new life is better off without Mr. Puzzles and his Puzzle Vision broadcast. Once we get our extra money, we will reunite our niece from the adopted home, so she could come back to our new home. Anyways, can we terminate this interview?
Yes, if you wish.
Good. I will scan the photos and send them you via email.
One more question.
Sure, what is it?
What did your nephew say before he left?
He said, Uncle and Auntie, thank you so much for taking such a good care of me for over the past year since my parents passed away. I would never forget you. I hope we can see each other again in the future when I will reunite with my sister. Good luck being rich, Uncle and Auntie. I love you and I'll see you again soon.
Luke Bradford's uncle was displeased of what the interview turned out. He is paranoid of his safety and privacy. It's unknown why Mr. Puzzles wanted to hypnotize everybody with his TV possessed or what his current status is now.
Hi everyone, thank you for listening to my uncle's interview. I hope you all understand what happened to my parents back in 2010, 15 years of the incident. I will continue following my parents' legacy since I got this baseball bat for my birthday when I was a kid, thanks to my uncle.
Just remember, everybody, our parents will always be there to guide us, including our uncle and an auntie. We hope to see them as a reunite since I was in the hospital back in 2010 when I was a baby.
Enjoy the party, everyone.